Alright, what's going on, guys? We gotta hold ourselves accountable even when nobody is watching. You gotta think of some of the greatest to ever do it, like Floyd Mayweather, or even Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant, a friend of his, said they were going out to the club, and they said, "We're gonna go out to the club. What are you about to do?" He said, "I'm gonna go hit the gym." That's a man who's focused. A man who is focused is a dangerous man because he will do whatever it takes to reach his goals. Floyd Mayweather, he used to run to the club instead of walking because he had to get it in no matter what. A lot of times, we know what we have to do, but we put it aside and we say, hey, maybe tomorrow, maybe later. You know what it takes. You just have to put in the work and hold yourself accountable when nobody's watching. Because it's easy to put in the work when you have people around you watching you and holding you accountable because you don't want to look like a bitch. But when it matters the most is when you are all alone and nobody is watching and you have the choice to slack off or put in the work. Which one are you going to do? It's your choice. Because if you choose to slack off, you got to remind yourself, I'm never going to reach my goals. And if you hold yourself accountable, you surely will reach your goals. It's just a matter of time. Because we have to make a plan and stick to it. Because a lot of times, if you don't make a plan, it's easier to slack off. It's easier not to hold yourself accountable because you don't have a written plan. You just wake up, and if you don't accomplish anything, that's cool because you didn't really plan for it. But when you have a routine and you have a plan every single day, it's a little harder to go to bed knowing you slacked off, knowing you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Because when you're laying there in bed and you remember all the things you had to do, but you didn't do it and the only person stopping you was yourself, remind yourself, damn, I'm a bitch. That's what you gotta remind yourself. When you're laying there and whatever your excuse was, you were tired, you weren't feeling too good, whatever your excuse was, remind yourself. Because you could have put in the work regardless of how you felt. You could have, stayed disciplined. But instead, you chose to slack off. So when 1 year goes by, 2 years go by, 3 years go by, and you still haven't accomplished what you set out, you don't have no one to blame but yourself. So take a hard look in the mirror and you decide, am I going to slack off today or am I going to put in the work? Kobe was out there putting in the work when his friends were going to the club. Floyd was running to the club. You see, sometimes in life, you got to sit out for a while. You got to say, hey, I'm going to be on the bench. Y'all could play. Y'all play. I'm going to sit this one out. Because everything is always going to be there. The club is always going to be there. Parties are always going to be there. Clothes is always going to be there. Anything you could think of, it's always going to be there. So, that fear of missing out, remind yourself, everything is always going to be here. So sometimes you have to sit out. You have to watch other people play while you put in the work. You work hard, you play hard later. But if you do it the other way around, you're going to play hard and then work hard for the rest of your life. It's up to you. You decide what you want to do. It's your life. Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.